This is my fantasy dinner party. First up, it's got to be Nelson Mandela. I feel like every fantasy dinner party has Nelson Mandela. I mean, let's hope these fantasy dinner parties never become actual dinner parties, because that guy is going to be exhausted. His social schedule in the fantasy world of dinner parties is like back to back. But I get it. Interesting guy. Amazing life. And also I feel like if I give one chair to Nelson Mandela, then I don't need to be as pretentious with some of the other selections. So like, he's my highbrow guest, right? He's gonna probably be doing quite a lot of the talking. An amazing man with an amazing story. So yeah, let's have him on the first chair. Start strong. Highbrow, Mandela. To my right, Paul Chuckle. Hear me out. I've got to have a comedian. I was going to pick maybe Richard Pryor, Bill Hicks, but that felt a little bit pretentious. You know, I've never met them either, so I don't know whether they're sound guys. I mean, very, very funny, comedians, but without having been able to kind of vet them first, I think I'd be worried. I mean, to be fair, I haven't met Nelson Mandela, full disclosure. So I can't vouch for him as like good company at a DP, but I'm taking a risk with him. I don't want to be taking a risk with everyone else. So Paul Chuckle, I have met. Amazing man. Very funny comedian, great banter, very charming. And so I think I'd have, actually, this is a fantasy dinner party. It, I'm having both the Chuckles. Paul and Barry. Bring the band back together for one last job. So yeah, they're with me. Oh my God, can you imagine as well how good they'd be at a dinner party, just like helping out serving things, you know? To me, to you, throwing in a couple of physical set pieces, dropping the sprouts on the floor, you know? I think that would be a great way to like, you know, have some energy, because Mandela's great, but you know, he's obviously gonna be talking about some quite heavy stuff. And then we've got Paul and Barry Chuckle just in the background, like, you know, dicking around in the kitchen. So far, so good. We got Nelson Mandela, we got Barry and Paul Chuckle. We don't actually have to sit them together, because obviously, you know, they know each other very well. So maybe we'll mix them up, stick Barry next to Mandela, stick Paul next to my next guest, Princess Margaret. You know, life and soul of the party. I was going to pick the Queen, but I just feel like if we want this party to like kick off and to be, you know, a bit of a vibe, the Queen might be quite like lights out by 10 o'clock. Princess Margaret, she's going to be cracking on, you know, she's going to be up for some afters. And I think that's what I want at this dinner party. I don't want everyone like conking out by midnight. Mandela, maybe, obviously. If he wants to get an early night, that's on him. But the rest of us, we're staying up. We're seeing this one through till the sun comes up the following morning. So yeah, Princess Margaret, because I bet she'd be great on the sesh. Also, that leads into my next choice, Oliver Reed. I mean, wow, what a man. I've read the stories, an absolute hellraiser, and I think you'd have to have him at a dinner party. I mean, obviously he would be on the drinks trolley, deciding what we're all drinking, and the idea of being at a drinks party with him and being able to go drink to drink with like one of the greatest boozers of all time, I would be very excited by. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've said that I want this to be a party where we are not all conked out by midnight, and then I've invited a man that if we did go drink for drink with, we would literally all be on the floor by the starter. But, you know, it's a fantasy dinner party, it's a risk I'm willing to take. So, Ollie Reed, Chuckle Brothers, Princess Margaret, Nelson Mandela. I'm then going to throw into the mix Liam Gallagher. And you know what? This is a dinner party that is all about brotherly love. Let's have both of the Gallagher brothers, because if they're ever going to get back together and be mates, I think this is the night where that could happen. I think if we're all there, round the dinner table, having a few drinks with Ollie Reed, cracking on with Princess Margaret, Barry and Paul, keeping the conversation flowing, Mandela in the corner as the mediator, this could be the night that like Oasis reform. I mean, it's high hopes for a fantasy dinner party, but you know, anything's possible. I've met Noel, legend. I met Liam, legend. Together, I mean, yeah, great. Let's have them there. We've got the world of music. We've got the world of comedy. My two great loves. We've got acting covered. We've got a bit of royalty. We've got a statesman. I think the only area that isn't covered for me is probably football, my other great passion. Henri is my hero. Jamie Redknapp obviously wouldn't be able to attend because he would be collecting everyone's coats at the door. You know what? I'm now thinking in terms of dinner parties. I'm thinking you need to have like-minded individuals. You need to make sure that you choose, you know, people that are going to get on. We've got Ollie Reed. We've got Princess Margaret. Maradona. Gotta be. Great footballer. I bet he'd have fantastic chat as well. Not sure how good his English was, but it's a fantasy dinner party. He can speak fluent English in this scenario. So yeah, I think I'd have Maradona, and that would complete my fantasy dinner party. I think that is an amazing lineup, to be fair. The Chuckle brothers, the Gallagher brothers, Oliver Reed and Princess Margaret, Nelson Mandela, Maradona. Redknapp on the door, doing coats and clearing up afterwards in a little maid's outfit.